We don't actually have a reservation because this place was fully booked for the next 4 months.
What are we doing here? We got a table. How did we do that?
I knew you were going to get one. I just knew that I was able to work that magic. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. It was pricey. So we're going to insert how much each of those steaks cost right here.
Hello, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Nicola, and today we are trying Vegas' oldest steakhouse.
We've got dressed up in collared shirts and fancy clothes to get ourselves past the dress code.
However, there might be a little problem.
What's that going to be?
We don't actually have a reservation because this place was fully booked for the next 4 months.
What are we doing here?
We're just going to try our luck. I feel lucky. We're in Vegas. I feel lucky tonight.
We got a table. How did we do that?
I knew you were going to get one. I just knew that I was able to work that magic. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Because people wait up to 4 months for a
I mean,
table.
are you believing that?
Not really. No.
Nobody. We just got here early.
It was brute force and ignorance. We just turned up too early.
More ignorance. We're the first stood here because we thought it opened up. Well, you thought it opened at 4.
I did, yes.
And that might be something to do with me telling you the wrong time.
You did tell me 4 o'clock, and I rushed like
You're
an
always
idiot
late.
to get here.
But you're always late. We would have been late. Look, it got us a table.
Yes, well done. To me, for getting us early. Yeah, no?
No. Bread. Can you pass me the butter, please?
I certainly can pass you the
Bread is
butter.
warm.
So, just being delivered a batch of fresh bread.
Who doesn't love fresh baked bread?
As we've said before, who doesn't like fresh bread? So,
It is soft.
oh, look. There's not much like gluten holes in it. I sounded like I know what I'm talking about then, didn't I?
And do you?
I have no idea. I just heard somebody say it once.
That is. Oh, it's so doughy.
Oh, that's like whipped butter or something, isn't it? Oh, there we go.
I love how you're describing it all, and I'm just going in straight in.
I also brought Nicola, but she doesn't want to say anything. She's eating bread.
I love bread.
That butter is amazing.
The whole thing is amazing. And they didn't scrimp on the bread, did they?
No.
There's loads of it.
You call these dinner rolls?
I know what they are. They're just delicious rolls.
They are delicious rolls. Just another basket of bread would be fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I love bread. This place is amazing. Sometimes I feel like we missed out on coming for fine dining and experiencing this.
Yes. We haven't done as much of it as we would have liked to have done.
And then thanks to everybody that watches our videos and has been telling us to come and do these, we get a chance to do these.
Yeah, I mean, have to wait 4 months for a table here alone is exceptional, isn't it? But
And to somehow bag yourself a table.
yes,
The universe, whatever you believe in, was
something is looking
dealt
down
as
on us.
an ace card.
It has, and we even got dressed up for the occasion.
We did.
Look at this.
After one of our last comments
Yep, collared shirt right here.
mentioned
Look at this.
that we were scruffy. So,
Yes, she scrubs up very well, doesn't she?
you can see us looking at this.
Wow.
Look at that layer of cheese. Now, according to everything that everything that I've read and everything I've seen, this is meant to be amazing. Go on. See if you've got your spoon in
I've
it.
got my spoon in it. That's very hot. I'm gonna maybe have to give that a minute. Oh, look at the cheese straw. Look at that. Oh, that's insane. Sorry, you won't want any of this.
I think I will.
That is so rich. That is amazing.
Why have I got my finger like this?
Uh-oh.
Look at this. Okay, I'm going in. Oh, wow.
That's insane. That is really good, isn't it?
It tastes sweet, so it's like they've it's not like they've caramelised the onions, so they have that sweet taste.
And then it's got such a rich flavour to it,
There's
hasn't
a lot.
it?
It feels like it's got acres of butter in there, and oil, but not in a bad way. Like in a delicious, and then it's got this topping of cheese.
Oh, that
And
cheese
it's not
is
like
to
a
die
little
for.
tiny sprinkle. It's like a block.
Yeah.
Look at that. What's underneath it?
There's
There's something else. No, I thought there's bread. Croutons.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. I'm not normally one to order soup.
No, I would never order a soup. Just.
I'm always disappointed by them.
Yeah, it's like I'm wasting my stomach space on
On
a
liquid. This is not liquid.
No. Look.
Look at that cheese straw. Cheese. It's a pull. Cheese pull. I can't. I was going to...
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, this is the best bite of the day. Look at that. Onions.
That is the bite of the day.
Onions. Oh, my God. Thank you.
For lobster tail, 105.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That cheese has got like a real chewiness to it. And
It's just delicious.
that is amazing.
We are going to finish this, and
Yes.
we'll be right back. The Caesar.
And we've got the Caesar salad.
We have. And it was made tableside,
Yes.
which I feel very privileged about because, if you have it at the bar, they literally just bring it out. They can't make it. So it's only tables that get the Caesar salad.
Yes.
And I've had a few Caesar salads in my time.
Yes. We
So
had one recently in
We
Texas.
did. We did. Let's see how this one is.
Okay.
That dressing.
Wow.
It's so light. It's not a heavy dressing.
No.
It's really nice, and it's just enough because sometimes they can put way too much dressing on it and just overpower it. But this is not overpowering. This is so fresh. This is really crispy
Yes.
and fresh
And the cheese is really finely grated, isn't it?
and crunchy.
And crumbled into it all.
Oh, this is a
throughout.
really good Caesar.
Let's try one of the croutons.
I'm getting a taste of the anchovies. There's no anchovies that you can see, but there is definitely a flavour of them. Wow.
Listen to the croutons. They are so crisp.
More bread.
More bread. But yeah, I get the anchovy taste. It's quite strong, actually, I think.
But it's not overpowering.
No, but it's stronger than I've had it
So
before.
my question to you is, you are not a fan of anchovies. I could
No.
eat them
No.
because it's too fishy.
Yes.
So how is this to you? Because I love fish. So to me, I'm like, this is lovely. But is that too fishy for you?
A little bit. I'm going to be honest. Yes.
Okay, always be honest.
It's not unpleasant, but
To me, because I like fish, it's lovely. And the cheese, usually it's a Parmesan, isn't it? You can't really taste that.
no.
It's a very mild. And Parmesan's usually overpowering for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's not, it's very light. Because we all know, Nicola is somewhat of a fussy
They're very
eater.
fussy. Did I say that out loud?
It's okay. I'm in my element eating.
And the salad has been finished, or at least
Yeah.
I did anyway.
And I left mine because we're here for the main event.
Yes.
I want to leave space.
Yes, the steak's definitely what we need to leave space for.
Yeah. And what we're going to do at the very end is going to tell you how much we spent and whether this place actually lived up to all of the hype.
And we've just found out that the next booth along from us is the Elvis Presley booth.
And the people that are sat in there just got married at a little chapel.
Yeah.
You could not write this.
No.
We're not making this up. Starting with, this is the ribeye. Look at the size of this.
And I'm going to film you cutting to that so you can see
Okay.
exactly what it looks like.
And I asked for medium rare. Let's see if they got it right. Unlike the last time we came for a steak in Texas, that
Look
is
at
definitely
that.
medium rare.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's perfect. That is perfection. Okay. I'm going in. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Going
So,
in.
try that first. Is it good?
It's all of the words. It's seasoned perfectly.
Yeah.
It is juicy.
Yeah.
It is tender.
Yeah.
Yet it has that bite to it. It is just.
It's a big lump of meat as well, isn't it?
It doesn't taste particularly sid, but
that's,
it does taste amazing.
when we had that tomahawk, I would say that's on a par, that size-wise. I mean, obviously,
Take that.
I will do.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Try a piece of this. Now, ribeye is your favourite, isn't
My
it?
favourite.
Because of there's more fattiness to it.
But that's what makes it so. Well, we did get one that's less fatty too.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get.
So we
That's
got
where I was
both.
going. Darling.
Okay.
That's what I was
Okay.
about to say.
Sorry, I jumped
before
right
you
in, didn't I?
rudely interrupted me.
I'm trying not to laugh too loud because it's a very busy restaurant.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
That is isn't it? It's absolutely delicious. It is. My heart is singing.
It has a nice saltiness to it. Like they've seasoned it with a decent amount of salt. It's not too salty, but it's salty enough. It's got a little bit of a chew to it, like you said, but it's
still
soft,
tender.
so tender.
It is absolutely beautiful. But I think we should move over to the
Yes,
filet mignon.
let's get on to
This
that.
is absolutely perfect, and it's massive.
So we also got this bad boy. So let's take this and see what this looks like in the middle.
This one I'm less excited about.
No, this is where this is my favourite part. I'm going to enjoy this one.
Okay. Oh my! The knife is gliding through that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh, well, look at that.
Is your steak okay for you, miss?
It's absolutely amazing.
It looks amazing. That
That one was
Yeah.
delicious. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. This one.
I think
that
you should
knife.
feed me that first.
That's the first couple bites for you guys.
Oh, very
Delicious.
good. Thank you. So I'm going to try this one. I'm so excited about this piece of meat.
It just melts. Are you done?
Game over.
Are you done? It just
That is
melts.
outstanding.
Look, I think you could use a normal knife.
Yeah.
You don't even need a steak knife for that.
You could use a plastic knife and fork.
You really could. It's so tender,
It's not the biggest piece of meat,
but it's so. It's,
but that's
it's
the
also
point, I suppose, isn't it?
well seasoned again. It's
Yeah.
got pepper on there, salt on there.
Not much else, I don't think. is it?
No, but it goes all the way through the meat.
And
It is.
there looks to be a little bit of a crispy section here. which
Yeah.
I'm going to have that.
That is delicious. Although I don't know which one I prefer, but I'm going to tell you at the end which one's my favourite. And as I said, we're going to go through the prices, and we're going to
Yes.
finish these steaks off.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to try dessert because it would be rude not to. So you might not want to miss this. But this is outstanding. So now I feel like we need to try more steak in more places.
Yes.
And maybe go back to Texas
Yeah.
and try some
I think
other steakhouses.
I think the choice of where we went in Texas probably wasn't the best from why we read in the comments. Thanks for pointing that out.
Delicious.
That is amazing. Thank you.
It is delicious. And I think we did read the comments,
Yeah.
as you said. And I think it might have been our choice as opposed to that Texas don't know how to do a steak, because I know Texas know how to do a steak. So if you have anywhere that you suggest we go, because we will be going back to Texas, if you've got anywhere that you suggest we should try, please leave them in the comments, because if you don't know by now, we read your comments and we try and answer as many as we can, and we definitely take your advice on places to go.
We do.
So please, comment away.
So we're having a big debate. What's the best? The filet mignon
Yeah.
or the ribeye? We'd be interested to know what people think.
I'm just going to put this out there.
Okay.
I've been watching some other videos
Yes.
of people eating steaks.
Okay.
And one of those videos said that the filet mignon is like a starter steak. And people that haven't really got their steak taste yet the ribeye are for those connoisseurs.
So after that insult,
You like what you like, darling. You like simple. What does that say about me?
yes.
And what does that say about you? If I like the, oh no! Oh
You
no.
like the expensive piece of meat, and I like the cheap stuff.
I feel like that's an insult to me somehow. I feel like that's backfired. Just like that. Guess what's here?
The dessert.
Creme brulee, one of my favourite desserts.
Yes.
I've had so much creme brulee. Unbelievable amounts.
Should we tell them about the 3rd-degree burns you got making creme brulee?
It's not a high point. Just as a safety warning.
Yes.
If you are melting sugar, do not put your finger in there to test if it's melted. Don't do that. Anyway, let's move on. It's creme brulee.
Yes,
How
creme
do you do
brulee.
that?
So this has got Kahlua in it. So
Cacao and Kahlua, is it? So I'm assuming it's chocolate. Well, it is.
yeah,
It's
it's
brown.
chocolate.
That is as good as I've ever had. And I've had creme brulee in France.
Yes,
Lots of it in France. That
it's really good.
rivals some of those. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's got a really smooth,
It's so
creamy, chocolatey hint to it, hasn't it?
That is so smooth.
Oh man, wow, that is really good.
Well, where's the rest of it?
I don't know. Because considering you said you didn't want any dessert, you seem to have tucked in nicely.
Oh, it's like a baby one. It's like a mouthful. It's a perfect size.
It is. Is it me or the crispiness on the top isn't very thick? Most of the time, I prefer it to be a little thicker though,
Oh,
because I like that part. But
I
that's
think it
not that.
balances perfectly. 'Cause
Yes.
This isn't very deep. The actual brulee bit, the creme bit, the creme, isn't that thick either. So it's a perfect balance. If that was a little deeper,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Well, because that's it's a tiny
Thin
layer of both. It is absolutely perfect. And with the raspberries, it just sets it off to another level. Just adds that different level of texture and taste. There's a little bit of tartness to the raspberry, which cuts through the chocolate. It's perfect, isn't it?
That is outstanding.
Well, why don't we finish this, and then we're going to speak to you outside
Yes.
and give you our honest opinions. What were our thoughts on this place?
Very cool indeed.
Let's start with the service. How was that?
It was immaculate. The fact that they went out of their way to give you a birthday dessert when there was no reason to do that was brilliant.
I also like the fact that even if you do take a chance like we did coming here, we got here early and we were able to get a table because
Yes.
people do cancel and those reservations were not available online because I checked before we came.
Yes.
So it's always worth a try. And also, you can sit at the bar if they don't have any seats, but you do need to get here before opening, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, on to the atmosphere. How did we feel?
The decor is amazing. It's like being back in, it's really old school with leather couches, all the artwork. Every single booth is named after some famous person.
It's like stepping back in time. It's like stepping back into 1958. So all of the mobsters used to come here.
Yeah.
All of the celebrities of the era.
Yep.
Your Elvis Presleys, your Marilyn Monroe, your Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra, even Muhammad Ali. In fact, we heard the waiter next to
Yeah.
us telling us that he actually helped Muhammad Ali when he came in. He said he was amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But what about the actual food? How was that?
I thought it was amazing. The steaks were really good.
And we don't rate places, do we? We don't
No.
do the 10 out of 10. But it was amazing. It's by far probably one of the best meals I have ever had.
Yes, indeed.
However, it was pricey.
There is a but.
It was pricey. So we're going to insert how much each of those steaks cost right here. And then the total of what we spent is going to be right here. And we didn't have any alcoholic drinks either.
No. So you had alcoholic drinks, you had sides, and we didn't have any sides. So you had all of that in. You're looking at least another $100, $150, aren't you?
But was it worth it?
For a one-off, for a special occasion, for a birthday, for an anniversary, definitely, it's an experience, isn't it?
Or if you are a high roller and that's the way
Yes.
you roll,
Yes.
then definitely come
If
here
it's just-
every week.
If this is just your Tuesday afternoon lunch spot, then yeah, go for it.
But we would definitely 100% be back here because it was fantastic. Thank you.
And goodbye.